right. Amazing. Okay. So let's start with our prayer and we wait for our friends to join in. Let's join our hands and let's begin. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Put your hands up high in the sky and let's say the Maha Mantra together. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Excellent. So today we're going to hear some new stories. Yes. And we are going to tell you some more exciting questions which you're gonna answer. Yes. So I'm gonna call upon Dayalu Ram Prabhu to take you further with some more stories and exciting games. So just a minute. I'll call him. Thank you. See you all soon. Hare Krishna.
Yes, am I visible? Am I audible? Thank you, Jia, for joining in. Thank you, Sahasra. Yes, thank you, Yogacharya, Advait. Thank you very much for joining. So we are going to just a minute. I'm just getting a little comfortable with everything. Okay, so we had Nara and Jugs and Kappa and Peepa. They decided to drop in home to have some prasad. So this was all of a sudden. I was not expecting them. And they just landed home. Now, how do you feed so many of them? It's not easy, right? I mean, what would you feed an elephant? What would you feed an elephant? Bananas. How many bananas and how many watermelons can you feed an elephant? Do you know how many bananas can an elephant eat in one sitting? Yeah. Can you guess how many bananas he can eat? 50? No, 50 is too less for him. Yeah, I think 500. Now, how do I get 500 bananas for Jugs? So we went to the market and we bought whatever we could buy, and now he is happy. He's quite satisfied. He was snoring in the afternoon. He just got up because he wanted to meet all of you. Anyway, now let's do a recap of what happened yesterday. So yesterday, Nara was crowned as the Prince of Lalavan, and we saw that his father told him that he has to be very responsible, he has to be very capable, he has to be very, very strong to rule Lalavan. And he got his blessings from his mother, and then they went out to foreign lands to see and experience the hills and the rivers and the animals. And on the way back, they decided to stay in the cave because it's getting late. And then some more people were interested in them, and they were the hyenas. And Mr. Nara was woken up and was told to go and chase them away. And he tried to chase them away. He tried to roar. He growled. He did everything. But they ran, but they didn't disappear. So then Nara was thinking, what do I do? He was confused. And then Lala, who was sitting in his locket, spoke to him, saying, Nara, you cannot catch hyenas by chasing them. You can catch hyenas by hiding and leaping at them. And that's when he understood how lions prey, not pray, prey. Okay? And that's what he did. He went and hid behind the tree, and they thought that Nara had disappeared. And now we have all his friends for dinner. And they select one of their most fiercest, most strongest, most sharpest hyena to attack his 7 friends. And when he attacks them, they will all come out. And when they all come out, they will be consumed by the hyenas. And the most fiercest, and the most sharpest, and the most strongest runs towards the cave. And guess who is attacking that hyena from the back? And that's Nara, who leaps over the hyena, pierces his claws into his skin, tears him apart, and throws him back to his friends dead. And the hyenas are scared and they run away. So Nara found the lion in himself, and Krishna says that we all have something special in us which we need to discover, right? So some children are good in math, some children are good in science, some children are good in art, some children are good in dancing. So every child is blessed, every child is unique, and we need to find that uniqueness. Okay, so that was a message of the story yesterday. And can you guess today's story is about who? Come on, let me see who can get this right. Put it in the chat box. What is the story about today? It's about Zoe. Okay. Jugs. Yes, that's right. Elephant. Yes, Evelyn, right. I think I mentioned yesterday that today we'll be discussing about jugs. So, yes, well, all of them will come in the story, but the story revolves around jugs. And yes, we did speak about how Hanuman found his strength, that he could jump from Rameshwaram to Lanka, which he had forgotten, but Jambavan guided him, and that's how he jumped. Yes, so do we remember the names of Nara's friends? Well, yes, there's Jugs. The parrot is Peepa. What's the name of the snake? What's the name of the snake? Saka. Yes, Chaitanya. Very good. I think Chaitanya had come for our camp. Yes, what about the deer? What's the deer's name? Zoe. Thank you, Sanvi. Yes. What's the name of the tortoise? Tantra, yes, Chaitanya, you seem to be really fast on the keyboard. Okay, and what's the name of the hippo? Zundo. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Vian. Abhay thank you. Thank you very much. So now what we're going to do is we're going to find them. Okay, they're all in this maze, in this matrix. Okay, so I found kappa for you, and you need to find all the others. Okay, right? So we're going to put the link on the chat, right? Click on the link and find the other names in this maze. Okay, and what you need to do is you need to drag your mouse. Okay, you drag your mouse, you'll be able to find those names. You'll be able to highlight those names, right? So quickly in the chat box, you'll find the okay, so good. And once you find all, you need to put found all. So we'll get to know which are the kids who have found all the names. And I'm going to give you only 6 minutes to do so. Okay, quickly, come on, let me see how fast you can you do it. Yeah, the link is on the way. Yes, the link has come. Yes, click on the link quickly and start finding the names. Okay, how's it going? Found all? Wow! Jai Gopal, you took less than 1 minute to find all. You are visually very, very sharp. Arnab, wonderful. Great, really fast, huh? You guys are super fast. I mean, I took 1 minute to find Kappa. Jia, wonderful. Arnab, yes. Duty, yes. Aradhya, Riyansh. So these are the kids who have found all. Nandi, wonderful. We'll take another 1 minute for others to find. Deepa said it was a bit hard, but she managed it. Kumudini, yes, done all. You guys are blessed. It was tricky, Arnab says, but yes, we managed it. Aradhya, yes, thank you. So another 30 seconds and then we move on with the next story. Yeah, I have Radhika Kishori also trying to do, and she's saying it's really tough, and she's struggling, and she's still doing. I think we need some training, some coaching from you guys. Yeah, it's so easy. Someone you were saying it's very easy. So some kids who are very visually sharp, they're visually intelligent, can do it very fast. Some people like me who don't understand visuals so well, we take a lot of time searching. Yeah. They want me to say so easy. Okay. Okay. So we're going to give you something tougher later on. Okay. So we start with the next story. And so you know what? Jux has got this habit of dreaming. We all dream, yeah? We all dream, right? But Jugs dreams in the night and Jugs dreams in the day. I mean, after eating so many bananas and so many watermelons and sugarcane, what do you expect him to do? And dreaming is fine. But what he does after while he's dreaming, you know what he does? He keeps on blabbering. I mean, have you come across somebody who talks in his sleep? I mean, put in the chat box if you know anybody who talks in his sleep or her sleep. Who talks? Come on, tell me who talks in her sleep. My sister. Okay, your sister sleep talks in her sleep. What does she talk? What do they talk? Huh? Do they talk about what do they talk? I want to know what they talk. They talk about cricket? Okay, okay, they talk about or they talk about their dreams. Okay, they talk about, oh, if they have an exam the next day, they talk about the exam. Oh my God. Okay, so Jugs is like your brother, Jugs is like your sister, Jugs is like you who talks in his dream. So you know what he was talking in his dream? He was saying something like, I want shul, I want shul, I want shul, I want shul, I want shul. And you know what? Kappa was sitting on top of the tree and he's wondering and he's getting very scared. What is this guy blabbering? And elephants don't talk softly, they talk loudly. Okay, so what Kappa does, he takes a small orange and he pops it on Jug's head. And as soon as he pops it, Jugs wakes up. He says, who the hell woke me up? Okay, who the hell woke me up? Okay, and that's when Kappa comes and he says, you know what? You you were blabbering. You were saying, you were saying, you want some shul? What some shul? What is a shul? Can I get for you? He says, it's not shul, Kappa. I want a trishul. He said, what is a trishul? He said, Trishul is what Lord Shiva carries in his hands, and that's his weapon. So yeah, I know that. That's his weapon. Everybody knows Shiva's weapon is the Trishul. But you know what? Trishul is just not the weapon of Lord Shiva. It is the name of the army of Lalavan, which is headed by elephants. And I want to join that army. So join the army. Yes, Trishul, yes, join the army. What's the problem? Why are you blabbering about it? Oh, it's not so easy, Kappa. It's not so easy. There is a there is a competition and only 3 elephants get selected every year. And I am one of the 12 who have been selected to compete to join the Trishul army. Oh, I see. Hmm. So are you working towards it? Yes, I am working very hard. No wonder when we call you to play, sometimes you don't come. Yes, I've been practicing very, very hard. Oh, I must tell our friends. And Kappa rushes to his friends and he tells them, you know what? Our friend Jugs wants to join the Trishul army. Says, okay, great. Okay, now let me tell you one more thing. Let me ask you one more thing. Jugs has got this sweet tooth. In fact, he's got 2 sweet teeth. Hmm? So, so it's Lalawan's army. It's not God's army. Lalawan is a forest, and they have an army to protect their forest from invaders. So they have an elephant army, they have a lion army, they have a tiger army. So they have different armies, and Jugs wants to join the Trishul army. So now Jugs is very fond of sweets. Now, what are the sweet things Jugs can have in the jungle? Okay, tell me, what are the sweet things? Fruits, okay, wonderful. What else is sweet in the jungle which is not a fruit and which is really sweet? Strawberry, honey. Yes, who said that? Naman, yes, yes, yes. He loves honey. He loves honey. Okay, he loves honey. And his eyes become really big when he sees the beehive full of honey. And the bees don't like him. You know why the bees don't like him? Because every time the beehive is full, Jugs goes and steals honey. But the problem is that when he goes to steal honey, the bees attack him. And he's very scared of the bees. He's very, very scared of the bees. Because the bees bite him here, over here at the neck. Because this is the softest part of the elephant. And he cannot do anything if hundreds of bees attack him. So what does he do, Do you know what he does? Can you guess what he does to have the honey without getting bitten? Come on, think. Hmm. Okay, tell me what can he possibly do? Run? No. He puts water. No, bees do not consider water to be a problem. No, what does he do? Come on, think. Fire? No, no. Where will he get fire from? Okay. Now I'll tell you what he does. You know who bees get scared of? Whom do bees get scared of? They get scared of which bird? The, they get scared of the woodpecker. And Jugs and the woodpeckers are great friends. So he tells the woodpecker, you know what? Let's go towards this tree. You have the bees and I'll have the honey. It's a deal. And they all go towards the beehive. And when the bees see the woodpecker, they fly away. And Jugs has got the beehive to himself and he drinks the honey. And after completing it, he throws the beehive away and he's extremely happy. But the bees are not. The bees are extremely angry with Jugs. Every time we fill the hive with so much of honey, so much of hard work, and this fat, ugly animal drinks away all our honey. And you know what? Jugs keeps on thinking, I mean, why do these silly bees collect honey when they know that I'm going to be drinking all of them? Yeah, so the bees want to take revenge. But what can they do to this huge animal? But Jugs keeps on thinking, why do these bees, silly bees, they work so hard only for me to drink all their honey. And after I drink all their honey, they continue collecting more honey. Good for me. Good for me. Okay. Now Kappa is talking to Saka. And he tells Saka, do you know who is a logger? You know who is a logger? Do you know who's a logger? Can you guess who's a logger? Who is a logger? Who is a logger? Logger. Jugs is the logger. You know why Jugs is the logger? Because he carries logs of wood, carries them in his trunk, he holds them in his hands. And you know why he carries the log of wood? Because that's how he builds his muscles, that's how he builds his strength. And in that race to join the Trishul army, he has to carry the log of wood and he has to guide this log of wood across the river, across marshy lands, across grasslands, across hills, and the top three who carry the log of wood joins the Trishul army. You see the monkey priest? He has come to inaugurate the race. On your marks, get set, go! And the race begins, and everybody is running fast. And you have Ekadanta, you have Gana, you have Virat, you have all the 12 strongest of elephants running the race. And they run across the rivers where it's rocky and they fall down. They get up, they pick up the log of wood, they run across marshy land where some of them slip, they fall down, the log of wood has fallen, they go and pick it up. They go through grasslands where the grass is taller than them. They have to stamp over them and run across. And finally, they reach the hills. And on top of the hills are the family and friends of all the contestants cheering them. Come on, come on, come on. And guess who is leading the race? Guess who is leading the race? Come on, can you guess who's leading the race? Jugs, yes, Jugs is leading the race, and he looks behind and he sees most of them are far away. Second is Ghana and Ekadanta, and he says, I have won the race. It's just a matter of time, and I will be part of the Trishul army. Okay, now let's see what happens. And the log of wood falls down. You know why the log of wood falls down? Because there's a lot of wind, and the wind enters the nostril of Jugs. And he sneezes loudly, and when he sneezes loudly, the log of wood falls down. And Jugs is extremely sad. He's extremely disappointed. I mean, what happened? I was going to win this race and I lost the race. And he sees everybody climbing up with their log of wood and he's just staring at them. And Jugs, who was going to win the race, comes last. The wind has spoiled the game for him. That one sneeze costed him his dream. Extremely sad, he goes up to his friends and they have nothing to say. They just look at him and he looks at them and they continue walking home. And Jugs has come home and he's sitting quietly in his house and he doesn't know what to do. And at that point in time, he hears some sound. Can you guess what sound does he hear? Can you guess what sound does he hear? Yes, he hears the bees buzzing. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Oh, these silly bees, they're buzzing. And he looks outside the window and he sees them busy collecting honey. And he remembers, oh, these bees don't give up. Even though I steal their honey, they continue searching for nectar. They continue producing honey. So what if I lost one race? The bees have lost so much of their honey, they still continued searching, finding, collecting honey. I will try harder. I will continue trying harder. I will work harder. I will try again. And he goes back to his friends and he tells them, you know what? I learned from the bees. that not to give up, and I'm going to try again next year. And all his friends are so happy to see him happy. See, wow, what happened to him suddenly? And he says, next year, I'm going to try again. And all his friends hug him, saying, that's the spirit, Jugs. That's the spirit. That's the spirit of Lala One. We don't give up. And next day, Jugs is busy running, practicing, working hard to get his position in the Trishul army. So in the Gita, Krishna says that when you lose a game, do not give up, continue playing. So, for example, you're playing snakes and ladders, right? Don't give up, even if a snake bites you, because you may get a ladder after some time. If you get less marks, don't give up. Work harder next time. If you don't get the gold medal, you might get a bronze medal, or you might not get a medal. Try again the next time. So be very hopeful about everything, about life. Okay. And yes, we'll make some soft toys for sure. And when you do well, Krishna says, be grateful. And when you don't do well, be hopeful. Okay. So now, where does Krishna say this in the Gita? We're going to be chanting a shloka. And I will request Radhika Kishori to chant this shloka.
Yes, Suribo. All ready to recite the shloka with me? Can I have a yes in the chat box? I have the book too. Yes, 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 Samanyo, Chaitanya, Tanushree. All right, let's just chant the shloka. So let's repeat after me. I'll repeat it in line by line, and you all can repeat after me at home. All right? Join your hands. Yogastha kuru karmani. Yogastha kuru karmani. Sangam tyaktva dhananjaya. Very good. Sangam tyaktva dhananjaya. Siddhi asiddhyo sambhutva. Siddhi asiddhyo sambhutva. Samatvam yoga uchyate. Once more. Samatvam yoga uchyate. Last time. Samatvam yoga uchyate. Excellent. Now I'm going to say all the 4 lines together. Yogastha kuru karmani sangam tyaktva dhananjaya siddhya asiddhya susambhutva samatvam yoga uchyate. Once more, and I'm going to unmute one of you. All right, who's going to say the shloka? All right, so let's see. Yes, I'm going to unmute you. 1 second. I'll say it once more, and then I will unmute you. Okay. Yogastha kuru karmani sangam tyaktva dhananjaya siddhya siddhyo sambhutva Samatvam yoga uchyate. Excellent. So let's see who I can unmute. Me. Yes. Okay, let's see who I can unmute. Okay, let's try with Gia. Gia is very, very excited. Yes, Gia. You're the host. Just a minute. We'll first unmute Gia. Yes, Gia. Please unmute yourself. Let's see if you can recite the shloka nicely and slowly.
I don't think I can pronounce it correctly.
Okay, Gia. No worries.
Sorry, ma'am.
No worries. Yes, Vedavati, do you want to recite the shloka? Yes, you're sounding very eager and happy. I'm going to ask you to unmute yourself. Yes, Vedavati.
Do I recite it after you or
You can
with?
recite on your own. That's fine.
Okay. Yogasta kuru karmani sangam tyakva dhananjaya siddhya siddho samaputva samatvam yoga uchite.
Wow, that's brilliant. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you, Vedavati. Dhruva. Let's see how Dhruva recites. Yes, you can unmute yourself. Yes, Dhruva, you want to recite? Tanushri is already reciting. I can hear her lip movements. Okay, Tanushri, let me unmute you. Yes. Yes, Tanushri. Last child. Come on, quickly. Recite.
योगस्थित्कुरु कर्माणि सङ्गं त्यक्त्वा धनञ्जय सिद्धि असिद्ध्य समो भूत्वा
Very good.
समत्वं योग उच्यते.
Excellent. So what does the shloka mean? Perform your duty and be prepared for both success and failure. Isn't it? So we have to just do our duty. Yes, so sometimes we'll fail, sometimes we'll be successful. So we endeavor and we don't expect good results. It's fine. We don't expect results at all. We expect both. Sometimes we can fail, sometimes we can pass. Yeah, that's what it says, right? So Jug's really endeavored hard in the story. Yes, good. So now we come to a beautiful activity. Excited for an activity? Yes. Okay, just a minute. It's just.
Okay, thank you. So you guys are very, very good in your shloka recitation. You're really champs. 1 minute, 1 minute. Can you hear me? Okay. So we'll do the activity first, yeah? Now this is Nara, and he is in the jungle, and it is the middle of the night. And can you guess what is he looking at? Can you tell me what is he looking at? Yes, what is he looking at? A bonfire. Yes, that's a bonfire, right? So this was the first time Nara saw fire in his life. And he said, what is this? Is this liquid? Is this gas? Is this, I mean, what kind of thing this is? Okay, it's yellow, it's red, it's orange, it's hot. Okay, so he was quite bewildered to see fire for the first time in his life. And there's a story from the book which talks about his encounter with fire for the first time in his life. That's the first story. Okay. Now, we're going to give you a jigsaw puzzle and let us see if you can put all the pieces of the jigsaw puzzle in 2 minutes time. Okay. Yeah. So look in the chat box. You'll get the link. Okay. And yes. And let me see, you guys are really, really fast. You should not take much time. And yes, so you need to pull the pieces of the jigsaw puzzle and do it. Yes, the link is coming. It's coming. Yes, it's come. Yes. Come on, quickly. Yes. Quickly. Come on. Let's see how fast you all can do it. Link is come, Evelyn. It's on top. Can you put it again, please? Okay, Kumudini's already completed it. Wow, that's fast. Okay, children, let's stick to the discussion about the class. Yeah. Okay. The link is already put. Can you put the link again? Yeah. Yes. 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 If you have done it, Sigma boy, what's your name? Shlok. Okay, that's good. Where are you from, Shlok? Okay, so Mumbai, that's nice. So why do you call yourself a Sigma boy? Jay, very nice. Okay, so another 30 seconds. You're from Chopati. Wonderful. Okay. So yes, we are done with it. Thank you very much. Now, if you see from our scriptures, the Pandavas, they went through a lot of trouble and they were best friends with Krishna. But in their childhood, they had to go and stay in the forest. When they came back, they were attacked by Kauravas. Bhim was poisoned. They were sent to this palace of wax where they were tried to burn. They tried to burn them. They tried to drown them. They were sent to the forest for 14 years. Yeah. And so much of problems, so many difficulties, but they didn't give up hope. They continued endeavoring. And finally, they fought the war. Yes, 13 years. Yes, finally, they won. So this is the message that even though we may be experiencing moments when we are feeling down, we are feeling low, Krishna says in the Gita, be hopeful. Okay. Now we saw in the Ramayana, Hanumanji, when he realized that, yes, I can jump over the ocean, it was not easy. He encountered so many problems, so many people, right? So many demons. Lankini, yeah. It was not easy, but he continued endeavoring. And finally, he reached Mother Sita. So the message of the Gita is that you will experience some difficulty, some problems, but we do not give up. Okay. So now I'm going to ask you a question and I'm going to show you something. Okay. I want all attention here. Okay. All ears, all eyes. Okay. Now tell me, what is this? What can this be? What can this be? Kiwi? Beetroot? No. What is this? I'm getting it closer. Okay. Okay, let me try to squeeze it. See, it gets squeezed. It's a rock. Ah, yes, it's a clay ball. Yes, it's a clay ball. Yes, it's a clay ball. Okay. Very moldable, very organic, natural. Okay, and I made a ball out of it. Okay, I love playing with clay. Okay, it's one of my favorite activities. Okay, great. So it's a clay ball. What is this? What is this? Yeah, it's a ball. It's a stress ball. It's a rubber ball. It's made of foam. It's made of rubber. It's made of some chemicals. Okay. Now, if Krishna comes and asks you, based on today's class, what would you like to be? Would you like to be a clay ball or you want to be a rubber ball? What will you choose? Come on, tell me what you like to choose. You like to be a clay ball or you want to be a rubber ball? I think most of you all want to be a clay ball. Why do you want to be a clay ball? Why do you want to be a clay ball? Please put your answer in the chat box. Why you want to be a clay ball? Everybody wants to be a clay ball. Why do you want to be a clay ball? Because it's soft. Okay. Some people have said rubber ball. I'm going to ask you later, but tell me why do you want to be it's organic. Okay. It's moldable. Okay. Okay. Now, I'm going to ask those guys who selected the foam ball or the rubber ball. Why do you want to be the rubber ball? Why do you want to be the rubber ball? It's very relaxing. Okay. It's very soft. Okay. Even clay is soft. Nice to play with. Okay. Okay. Wonderful. Now, now I'm going to tell you what Krishna prefers you to be. Okay. Now, Krishna says, if you're a clay ball, okay, if you're a clay ball, and can you see me? Yeah. And if you fall down, can you see the ball? Can you see the ball? What has happened to the ball? It has fallen down. What has happened to the ball? What has happened to the ball? It is on the ground. Now I'm going to throw the rubber ball. Okay. And let me see what happens to the rubber ball. What happens to the rubber ball? It comes back. Comes back. The clay ball, oops, it doesn't come back. It doesn't come back. So Krishna says, be like a rubber ball, bounce back from all the situations in life. If you've got less marks, bounce back. If you lost a medal, bounce back. If you've not had a good day in school, bounce back. If you're hurt about something, bounce back. Because the message of the Gita is to bounce back. That's what the Pandavas did. That's what Hanuman did. That's what Lord Ram did. Everybody bounced back. So we have to bounce back, right? Now the honey bees bounce back. Okay, I want to ask you a question which struck me. Why do honey bees produce honey? For what purpose? Why do honeybees produce honey? For food, yes. But their food is the nectar from the flowers. But sometimes in the rainy season or in the summers, they might not have enough flowers. So they collect the nectar and they store it in the beehive and convert them into honey so that it does not get spoiled. And even though jugs kept on stealing the honey, they kept on producing more honey because they had to survive. It was food for them. So they did their duty of continuing to find nectar and converting them into honey. Okay? So the message for today's story is, in one word, what would you say? In one word, what is it that you learned from the story today? Come on, quickly. What is it that we learned? Never give up. Yes. Unstoppable. Yes. Try again. Never give up. Yes. Bounce back. Yes. Bounce. Let's call it bounce. Okay. Today's lesson is bounce. Okay. Be like a rubber ball and bounce. So if you had some tough moments, some difficult moments, some challenging moments, Gita teaches us how to bounce back. Okay. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the class today. Tomorrow is our third story, and tomorrow's story is about Peepa. Okay, so Peepa experiences something very, very challenging. Persevere. Thank you. Something very, very challenging. And how do they overcome this challenge? We're going to be discussing in the story tomorrow. Thank you very much for joining. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, I'll be very happy to answer. If you have any questions, you can. Okay, we have. Okay, so. Make host, right? Okay, so now the floor is open, and if you have anything to ask, anything to say, I'll be very happy to talk to you all. This is the best part of the program for me. Are you the host? Okay. Yeah, Ishaya? Yes. You have any questions? You have anything to ask?
Hare Hare Krishna. I have question. In story, it was wood fallen down from the
Yes, I can't.
elephant. Then it was from wind or it was from.
Sorry. Oh, how did the log of wood fall down? Okay, that's a very good question. In fact, I want to show you something which will help you understand this better. Okay. Uh, 1 minute, huh? Just give me a minute. It's a very good question you asked. So, can you see the screen? Oh.
I don't see. I don't see.
Can you see this? Can you see this picture? So what happens? There are two schools of thoughts. One says that it was very windy, it was about to rain, and the wind entered the nostril of Jugs, and the wind was moving in his nose and was tickling him, and he could not control the tickle. And at some point in time, he sneezed, and when he sneezed, the log of wood fell out of his trunk. There's another story which says that the bees were very upset with him, and one of the bees entered his nostril, and the bee started tickling him. And when he sneezed, the bee came out of the nostril. Okay, so you can believe whichever story you want, but which story you would like to believe? Which story is more interesting? Okay, Veda.
Yes. Which story is interesting?
Yeah, which story is more interesting? The wind going into his nostril or the bee going into his nostril?
The bee.
The bee, because the bee wants to take revenge for all the honey which Jugs has stolen. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I thought that was very mean of the bee because,
I know, but it was funny. Plus, it's not a real story, so it didn't actually happen to him.
yeah, it did not actually happen to him. But what would be better, the bee or the wind?
A wind.
Because it's not so mean, right?
Hmm.
But some kids like it, saying, no, the bee should take revenge. Why should the bees not take revenge for all the honey Jugs has stolen, all the hard work? Yeah. Sometimes in class, when somebody comes and asks that, should we punish this child because he's disturbing us? And some children say, it's okay, man, do not punish him. Some children say, no, 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 we should punish him. He should learn a lesson or she should learn a lesson. Yeah, is it true? So what would you select?
Stop sticking your head in the screen every day.
Sorry?
It's okay. It's okay.
Thank you. Yes. Nevedya?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, I want to ask like this, that sometimes in our life, we don't have the power to come back. So at that time, what should we do?
You don't have the power to come back. Right. It's a very good question. So what I do, for example, okay. So suppose I have had a bad day, okay, and I have really lost power, okay. Now, for example, if I leave this ball, what will happen to the ball?
It will come back.
Because law of gravity, right? So law
Yes.
of gravity applies not only to the ball, it applies to us, it applies to our moods, it applies to our feelings, okay? And we feel down sometimes because it's pulling us down. Now, what is it that pulls us up? Okay. Now, if I have to throw this ball, I have to put some force, right? I have to put some energy, right? Then I go up,
Yes.
the ball goes up, my mood goes up, my feelings go up. right? So what is
Yes.
one activity that makes me go up? So what I do, I talk to children and I feel
Okay.
better. My mood gets better. Sometimes I read
Okay.
a book and I start feeling better.
Hmm.
Sometimes I call up my best friend and I tell him
Okay.
I had a bad day and he makes me feel good. So find out what makes me go up.
Hmm.
Okay. And go to
Okay.
things and do those things to feel good. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
What do you,
Thank you,
what
Prabhuji.
do you like to do? What makes you feel good?
Uh, like meditation or doing malas and also playing.
Play. Yeah. So play and pray. Okay.
Okay.
And you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
you. Thank you very much. Shrividya. Shri Sanvi. Yes. Yes, Shri Sanvi. You want to say something?
Radhe Krishna, sir.
Hare Krishna.
Sir, can you repeat the character names?
Okay. So on my right, can you see?
Yes, sir.
Is Nara. On my
Okay, sir.
left, can you see? He's
Okay,
Jug.
sir. Sir, what is the monkey's name?
The monkey's name is Kappa. And the tortoise is Tantra.
Yes, sir.
And the parrot is Peepa.
Okay, sir.
Okay. And the hippo is Zundo.
What, sir?
Zundo.
Zundo.
And the tortoise is Tantra.
Okay, sir.
Okay. You like the names?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Nice. Thank you. Yes.
Radhe Radhe, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sir, I
Yes.
wanted to ask you who
Yes.
inspired you for your new book?
Which new book? This one or the next one?
The one you were talking about, the which one?
You guys have inspired me because when I went for the summer camp and I asked children, do you like to hear horror stories? They all said yes. And I told them that I'm going to take you for this scary walk in the night. And they were so excited. And we organized this scary walk and we planted a lot of scary things on the way. And we had some people who were making these weird sounds and throwing certain things. And the buggy stopped in the middle all of a sudden. And the best part was we got more scared than the children because some of our friends started making sounds which we had not planned. And we thought that these sounds are really coming from the ghost. And we said it's time to go because I think there are real ghosts over here. We all enjoyed it. And when I was reading Harry Potter, I realized that kids love Harry Potter because it's very mystical.
Yeah.
And in our scriptures, there is so much of mysticism which we should experience and share it with the children. So in my new story book, I'm going to be having humans and divine. Uh, so if you want to be part of of my next book, I want to share the story with you all. And maybe tomorrow I will share my story with you all, the broad story. And you tell me how interesting the story is. Okay?
And sir, thank you so much for today's class. It was indeed really nice.
Thank you. Thank you very much, dear. Yes, Asta. Yes, Asta. How are you?
From where I can buy that book?
Okay, so we'll put the link on the chat and you can buy on Amazon. It'll come straight to your house. Okay? And they're very fast.
So completely you wrote that book?
Yes, I have completely written the book. Me and Nara and Jags and Krishna. All of us sat together and we wrote this book. It's all from These stories don't exist. It just happened. And you all should also write stories because you all are so creative. You all can also write many, many stories. Thank you, Astha. Radhika? Yes, Radhika.
Next cap. When will the next cap? When will the next camp start?
Radhika, it seems you are in the heavenly planets. Your voice is echoing. It's like that Akashvani. I can't hear you. What? Okay. Okay. Aditya?
Sir, can I leave?
Yes, yes, leave. You can leave. You don't have to ask me to leave. Okay, thank you. Sakshi?
Jai Jagannath, sir.
Jai Jagannath.
Sir, but why did the elephant got the dream of getting in the army?
Because every child has dreams, no? Somebody wants to be a pilot, somebody wants to be a cricketer, somebody wants to be a sports person, somebody wants to be a doctor, somebody wants to be a scientist, somebody wants to be a magician, somebody wants to be a priest. So you want to join the army. That is a dream. What is your dream? What do you want to become? Okay. Evelyn, yes.
Yes, sir. I wanted to tell when the elephant lost when the air came in his nose, right? In his
Yes.
trunk, right? Actually, I am sure that the bees won't harm because they never give up, sir.
Yes, yes, yes. So yes, so yeah, the bees did not take revenge. It's in the original story, it's not the bees, it's the wind which troubles.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah. But some children like, oh, the bee should have done that.
Yeah, because most people are revenge in the world. Mostly they are selfish and cunning people.
Yeah, yeah. But we have to be good, and we have to protect ourselves from the cunning people. So we have to be very strong. Okay. Yes, Ruhi.
Sir, I have a doubt that how to bounce back, like how to reflect to the past, how to bounce back to the past, which has already happened.
Oh, you're thinking about the past, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Something happened in the past and that you're remembering most of the time, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So it is not easy to forget forget the past, which is very hurting, right? It is not easy. But for example, you were punished in class, right? And or you felt very embarrassed because you were punished in class. And some of your friends made fun of you, right? And you're feeling very bad about it. So you should talk about it because don't keep it in your heart. You can cry, you can talk to your friends, you can talk to your parents because when you talk, it helps you to relieve your pain, your hurt. You can write it down. You can write down your hurts. Okay, talk about it, write down your hurts, draw your pain, paint your pain, because you need to release it. Only if you release it, for example, you have pus in your finger, right? What does the doctor do? If you keep the pus inside, it will further grow, right? So what does
Yes.
the doctor do? He punctures your skin to remove the pus. So the pus has to come out for you to feel better. So remove the pain as much as you can by talking about it, by writing about it, by drawing about it, and also do things which help you feel better. So if you like to draw, you like to play sports, you like to read books, you like to spend time with your friends, you like to dance, you like to sing, continue doing that also. Both are important. Okay. Very
Okay,
nice
sir.
question, Rui. Thank you very much.
No.
Yes. Who's next?
Naman.
Naman, where are you? I'm happy to see a boy asking questions. Only girls ask questions.
No.
Prabhuji, I think you have met me. You might recognize me.
Yes, I know I have met you, and we have met in GV.
No, not GEV, Prabhuji, in ISKCON Girgaon Chowpatty when
Ah,
per week there was a class.
you came for Teen Bandhu?
Yes, Teen Bandhu. I could not come for the last few classes.
Okay, okay. Can you switch on your camera?
No, Prabhuji. Okay, I'll do. It's actually very dark here. I'm in my village.
Okay, okay. No problem. Okay, Naman, yes, yes. So I hope to see you soon, huh? When are you back?
It's almost a week.
Oh, you come back?
Yes, I'll be back in a week or two.
Okay, okay,
I'm in
fine.
my village right now in
Okay.
Uttar Pradesh, UP.
Okay, so I'll see you once you're back, Naman. So you
Okay,
were the
Prabhu.
one who answered that question about what is the difference between smart and wise?
Yes.
You were that intelligent kid, huh? Okay, okay, now I got it. Okay, okay, nice. I hope to see you soon. Thank you. Kumudini, yes.
Haribol Prabhuji.
Haribol, yes.
Prabhuji, I don't have any doubt, but I want to just ask you that have Mataji came to my home because my father was saying that he knows you and Mataji came to our home.
Okay. Where do you stay, bacha?
Uran, Mumbai.
We must have come with Radhapati Prabhu as part of his counseling trip. Uh, so yes, maybe we had come with Radhapati Prabhu. Yes, yes.
He paints. Your father paints.
Your father paints, right? Your father is an artist?
No, he's in Navy.
Yeah, yeah.
He's in Navy. Okay. So maybe he knows Radhapati Prabhu. That's why we came. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So, yes, any other questions? Okay, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the session today, and we will meet again tomorrow, and we will be talking about my new book, and I'm going to get some feedback from you, and I'm going to be also sharing another story and some more activities. So till then, have a good evening, eat well, pray well, play well, sleep well. Hare Krishna. Thank you.